Hey guys, we're currently walking to the park right now. Hey guys, I'm currently at this park and the water is super nice today. But there's a lot of people here, like more than I kind of expected. And I brought Doco with me. Also, I bought these sushi with me because I thought it would be nice to eat some sushi while enjoying the view and also spending some time with Doco. I also brought some treats for Doco as well. Even though just a little. Doco, sorry, he doesn't really want to eat them. He just wants to smell them really closely. But I'm gonna feed Doco as well. The bites are actually bigger than I thought. It's actually such a huge bite. Wow. I also bought these. So good. I stumbled upon this quote a while ago, and basically it's let them be wrong about you, and I think it somehow hit me in a way that made me really emotional at the time. What it means is to let people judge you how they want and don't care about it because you're not here to fix every misinterpretation or to fix any controversy around yourself. People are gonna talk bad and people are gonna say stuff about you, give assumptions, sometimes merely off of appearance or first impression. They're gonna label you, and these labels don't come off. Like, yes, I know that most of the time, like it's the celebrities or the famous people that are being labeled. But if you think about it, us human, we unconsciously label people around us as well, like people by their race, by their color, by their appearance, by their height, by their gender, by the way they talk, the way they speak, and we are judgmental more or less. When I was really, really young, I did kind of want to be the person to be like, oh, like what they said about me, it's not true, and that like, I should clarify myself. But as I age more and more, I've been coming to this realization that why should you waste your time on people who misinterpret you is people who are judging you without knowing you. Why should you waste time fixing the opinions on those type of people? I used to be so just like I cared so much about other people's opinion to the point of I deleted Instagram 2 times. Like not the sort of like, oh, I created this Instagram for like my influencer sort of career, but like Instagram for your friends and your family, for like your elementary school, middle school, high school friends. I've deleted Instagram, like those type of Instagram, the Instagram for like families and friends. I've deleted that 2 times. I mean, it's different during each stage, to my opinion. During high school, it's that whether or not you're having a good college under your belt. And after college, it's that whether or not you have a good job. And I don't know. I feel like just thinking about them make me unconsciously self-doubt myself a lot, and caring about other people's opinions really made me not know my worth in a way, because if you don't know me, I actually for high school, I didn't really get into a good college, and I was really down the whole freshman and sophomore year. And then during junior year, that's when I decided like, might as well take a GMAT exam and then ace the GMAT exam to prove that I could actually ace the test, and then go for a master's. But it's just that it's tiring, and to be honest, I didn't really want, like, it's not that I don't want a good degree, but it's just that part of the reason it's for me, but definitely part of the reason it's also because of the pressure, the social pressure that I'm having that are causing me to go for routes that I didn't really necessarily want for myself. And I think that's really important to notice early in life. I don't really regret anything. I feel like without these experiences, I wouldn't be the one that I am today. But also, I do feel like that these are taking away a lot of enjoyments from my life, just caring about other people. Because why should you care? And I feel like as you age, you sort of realize that people around you are sort of just bullet points on your life. The people who you hang out with in high school, you might not be hanging out with them anymore after high school. The people that are judging you in college, you might not be with them after college. And it's those type of things that made life a lot more adjustable, as in you could choose and be who you are. If you're not happy with your current self, then you could make a change. You could move to a new city. You could delete social media. Of course, I didn't move to a new city because I don't have the money to really move to a new city. But, there is a lot of ways you could go about things, and caring about other people's opinion, it's really taking time away from your precious life. When I first got Doco, it was during quarantine, and I was in a really depressing state of mind at the time. I was like, like there's no one to talk to, and also like at the time, one of my friend group is not really a good fit for me, and I feel miserable in the friend group. But that's the only friend group that I have, and I didn't really want to give up on the friend group, and that's why I got Doco as a sort of a companion, and also just to sort of move my focus a little out of the whole like, oh, I'm so depressed, but also there's nothing else to think about because it's COVID. Like you think about a lot of stuff a lot more because you're constantly in your home. And at the time, I didn't really like, I of course I did thought that owning a dog could change my life, but I didn't think it would affect me that much. And because of Doco, I kind of just focused. I was able to focus a lot more on myself and also just taking care of him. Because owning a puppy, especially a large breed, it takes a lot of effort. You have to do like you have to introduce them to a lot of friends when they're still young, and then teach them a lot of stuff. Because it's a large breed. You don't want them to get in trouble when they're like grown. So really, I was able to move my focus a lot, and that's when I first noticed how like I don't need any friends, or I don't need the support from people who doesn't really want to support me. Like if I have to beg for understanding or beg for people to like me, then it's not really worth it, and it's not really worth my time to kind of go all the way there. I feel like there is this kind of peaceness to not defending yourself, because I feel like not defending yourself is such a strong action. Not able to react to whatever people act towards you, or the amount of, like, no matter how much hate you receive. I don't know if hate is a little too extreme here, but not being able to react to the hate people throw at you is such a powerful thing, in my opinion. Because, at the end of the day, we're all humans, and it's sad to be misunderstood or be misjudged by people. But nowadays, I came to this conclusion that if other people wants to misunderstand me, then let them misunderstand me. Sorry, it's just that there is so many mosquitoes, and I didn't really bring any mosquito repel on me, and so I'm trying to search for like on my phone like ways to kind of. Is there any like ways to kind of like block the mosquitoes away from me? I don't usually spend time on my own, like I said in the last video. I normally come with my friend and that kind of stuff. But spending time with yourself, it's really a refreshing experience, and I feel like everyone should try. I highly recommend it. Also, if you're wondering, it's currently 8 p.m. and you might be wondering why am I like doing a picnic so late? And it's because I don't like the sun a lot. I feel like when it's evening time and when the sun is down, there's like a scenery to it compared to like 12 p.m. and the sun is like straight above your head. Yeah, I don't like that. Say hi, Doco. There's a mosquito on his nose. Two things I hate about summer is one, there's too many mosquitoes and too many bugs, and two, it's too humid and hot in the middle of the day, which is like 12 p.m. So that's why. But I don't know. I don't hate summer. It's just I don't like it either. But this park, it's really really pretty. But if you were to ask me, would I want myself to not have any misunderstanding or like any misjudgment around me? Like, of course, I don't want like people to misunderstand me, but sometimes people just likes to sort of take a part of you and fill the rest with their own assumptions, and I can't really change every single person, and it would be too much work. Like, you know, my time it's precious, and so I don't want to waste it on people who don't deserve it. And I don't feel like correcting people is my job because I didn't ask them to misunderstand me in the first place. And like I said earlier, people come and go, so there's really no saying in like how long the people who misunderstood you is gonna be around you. Why waste your time to make them understand you better? People don't need to understand your life. Like your life, nobody needs to understand your life. Your life, it's yours, and you're the only one who's supposed to understand it. Like if someone told me that, like I know 100% of like your life, and then I understand you 100%, I would be creeped out because that's just so creepy to me. Like you're not supposed to understand fully my life. Like my life is a private fucking life that belongs to me 100%. Like you can know about like 60%, and that's good enough. You should not know 100% of my life because it's my life. And I won't be offended if like even my family don't know 100% of my life because I think it's reasonable because they're not you. They're not gonna be in your shoes, and they're not gonna help you every step of the way throughout your life from age 0 to age 100. That's just life. You're gonna have to face a lot of things on your own. And I think that's the most fun but also sort of nervous part as well. It's like pushing you out of your comfort zone, pushing you to be independent. And there's a certain beauty in that, I feel like. I think it's getting dark and we're gonna chill for like a few more minutes and then we're gonna head back. There's so many mosquitoes. I'm like trying to get a sort of a like stable moment with Doco in the same frame, but like I see mosquito just crawling onto my arm. And I think Doco just ate a mosquito because he's trying to bite something and I didn't really catch it, but something just flew like past his mouth or into his mouth. Like I don't know, so it's hard to get a picture with him. And I think there's a mosquito on my camera, like sitting right there. Holy fuck. Okay. I think that's all for this one. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I'm gonna head back now. See, bye, Doco. Doco's like fixed on the dog. That's the dog Doco's eyes are on. Can you see? He's all like, wait, okay. Can you see? Like he's all stood up for it because he's like he wants to play with the dog. But also, whenever Doco plays with other dogs, it gets a little aggressive. So I normally don't let Doco play with other dogs unless he's in dog parks. But I mean, he's pretty gentle most of the time. But it's just that when the other part starts to act aggressive, he acts aggressive with them. And normally, when that happens, other dogs normally, because Doko's an Akita, so Akitas are their attacking power. It's normally on the higher end, so I stop letting him interact that much with other dogs. But yeah, okay, I have to go now. We have to go home now, because the other dog's coming this way. Okay, bye guys.